song is called Periscope.
Well, there I lie awake with you. It's nothing new, like an old cartoon flickering on the TV. Through a periscope I see our lives. In my eyes I know we'll be alright, we'll be alright. 'Cause I've been waiting on you all my life, all my life. I've been frustrated and blue. I never knew how much I love you, how much I love you. The three words I held on to: I love you, please see me through. When the world is getting me down, and when the summer sun beams down on us, broken up with rust, with all our trust, we'll let go, we'll let go. There will come a time, looking down the line, truth will be hard to find. But don't be afraid, these troubles, they won't stay the same. We'll be okay. 'Cause I've been waiting on you all my life, all my life. I've been frustrated and blue. I never knew, no. 'Cause I've been waiting on you all my life, all my life. I've been frustrated and blue. I never knew how much I love you, how much I love you. Cause I've been waiting on you now all my life, all my life. I've been frustrated and blue. I never knew. 'Cause I've been waiting on you now all my life, all my life. I've been frustrated and blue. I never knew how much I love you, how much I love you.
Thank you all so kindly.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the love. We appreciate it.
And so this next song is a song we call 1 Mile, and there's a story that kind of goes with it. I think that in this day and age, it's easy to get, kind of like beat down and discouraged because there's so many things going on across the world. And that's an amazing cause, but our song, 1 Mile, is kind of a little bit of a different take on things. So, we've traveled across the country in the Unity Collective, all 50 states, from, meeting people across the country. And one of the things that we realized was that people have kind of like, in a way, we got connected through the internet and we've forgotten about our own community, the people that live literally 1 mile within your front door. And the thing is that some of the most amazing stories and things are happening 1 mile from your front door. You have people who, are doing amazing things. You also have people who are going through like the biggest struggles of their entire life. And so this song is kind of this catalyst to start this conversation about how we have to focus not only on the global things and the internet and those things that, Facebook and connecting with people all across the world, but also connecting with our neighbors. Someone at the grocery store right next door to you, ask them how they're doing. And one of my favorite stories about that whole experience was in Salt Lake City. We had the Unity car with us, and we have all these scribbles, all over it with all these messages of Unity. It's really a very art-looking car. And so, this guy comes up with his kids, and they're like, hey, they want to sign the car. It's really cool. And we're like, yeah, go ahead. And literally within 3 minutes, we're talking about he's going through a divorce. He's taking care of the kids. He's going to take them to the lake. He's really stressed out and all this stuff. And, without the Unity car, we wouldn't have had that conversation. And I think that, the Unity car was the catalyst for us to have that conversation. And 1 Mile in this song is the catalyst, hopefully, for you to take this conversation with you somewhere where you go, share it with your neighbors. And it's a song we call 1 Mile, and we hope you enjoy it.
In a cafe up in Brooklyn, there are two people falling in love. Up the street there, about a mile away, there are two people shooting up. Now the world can seem so strange when you're only 1 mile away, but we must stand tall. Together we rise, apart we fall. We left Seattle with some pictures and just a little spare change. And we got to Portland, and there was some crooks there who broke into our car and stole it away. Now the world can seem so strange when you're only 1 mile away, but we must stand tall. Together we rise, apart we fall.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you for the love. So he kind of shared a little bit about what we did last year. But for those of you who don't know, what we did is something that was a little bit crazy. We packed all of our musical belongings, sublet our New York City apartment out, and got in the car that had 265,000 miles on it. We took that car to all 50 states in America and invited every American of all walks of life, race, gender, socioeconomic status to sign the car with their message of unity and peace and radical inclusivity for the world. Thank you. Thank you. And along that journey, many of the songs we're performing for you tonight, which we're very excited to share with you, came from that. And I can tell you this, I can assure you all, that as difficult as things may seem, and as challenging as things are, there is so much hope out there. And Americans and people of all walks of life all over the world who signed it and beyond are just full of love, and love is what will keep us together.
This is a little cover song we like to play by Dire Straits. It's called Sultans of Swing. A shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park. In the meantime, stop in the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double full time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Running out of the rain, hear the jazz go down. A competition in other places, but the horns, they're blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south of London town. Now check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. Man, it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make a crime scene. A left-handed old guitar is all he can afford. He gets up under lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. And he can play the home guitar like anything. Serving it up on a Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And then at crowdy and bars, they fooling around in the corner, dressed in brown baggies and the platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. he steps right up to the microphone, just saving her last just as the time bell rings. Now the night, now it's time to go home. He makes it fast with one more thing. We are the sultans, we are the sultans of swing. Thank you.
This next song we're going to do is an original called LA, and we found ourselves throughout the last 5-6 years, we tour a lot through California, and we have friends that have moved there. They've moved there to be actresses and dancers and songwriters, and we were having a conversation with one of our friends, and she called us. She's like, hey, I want a little advice. Like, I'm thinking, like, I moved here to pursue my dreams, but I'm kind of thinking of leaving LA to go, like, pursue my dreams, like, out on the road. Like, this is an interesting story. Like, we kept thinking about it, like, everyone's like, oh, you got to go to, we live in New York, but like, you got to go to New York or Chicago or LA or like these big cities to do these dreams. And what we continually keep finding is that with how interconnected we are, today, more than ever, you can do your dreams from anywhere. So this next song is a song that we wrote about our friend called LA.
She left LA with a song in her head. Ellie left LA and off she went. She left for the city with the stars in her eyes. Ellie left LA and she doesn't know why, so she's moving on. By the time I write this song, she'll be gone. Kids all cry 'cause they don't understand. Ellie left LA, this was never the plan. She's hoping for a life, living out there on the road. She was hoping for something new, 'cause she was growing old. So she's moving on. By the time I write this song, she'll be gone. She'll be gone. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Hey, goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Hey, goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. Hey, goodbye, LA. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And to finish that story, so we had a show in LA recently, and our friend came out to the show. And I think as an artist, sometimes your worst fear is that the songs you write about people, like they'll like know. So you always like try and like play it off, like, oh, I don't know. But our worst fear kind of came true. We finished the show, and like after everyone had dissipated, like 45 minutes after like hugging people and signing autographs and selling merch, she came up to us, she's like, hey, you guys want to get like, you know, dinner? And we're like, oh yeah, that'd be so great. So we go with her to go get dinner, and we're like midway through eating like a fresh ramen noodle bowl, like super late at night in LA, and she just looks at us and she goes, hey, I've been kind of meaning to ask you since the show ended. She's like, you know that song called LA? And we're like, oh, your hat. And she's like, well, who's that song about? And we're like, nah. And he looked at me because she asked him. And first I'm like, what are you gonna say? And he was like, oh, you know, it's about a good friend of ours moved to LA. He couldn't come out.
This is another song we call Next to You, and it's getting back to the music. Taking us on that journey, Jay.
I am. I'm taking you.
Problem is, you gotta bring us back.
That's what you're here for, darling.
So this song's called Next to You, and it's about those cold winter nights, which I know we don't want to think about right now, but, you know, burr.
Oh, we're trying to leave. Yeah, we're trying to make our way, but we can't. No, we can't. No, no, no. Lord, we can't. We turn those lights out late. Oh, that snow won't go away. Burning candles in daylight. Oh, it makes me feel alright in this winter's cold. Oh, I know.
Yes, I know.
Oh, yes, I know. It'll be alright.
I hope it will.
And I'll hold you close so through the night.
Pretty good.
Now when I turn 17, oh so long ago it seems, 27, I'll make my way, see what mom and dad gotta say about me now. We're gonna find our life out on America's east side. Studio with some clothes, oh good Lord, we gotta go make it big. Oh I know,
Yes, I know, man.
oh yes I know, it'll be alright. And I'll hold you close so through the night. Winter's hard can be so cold. Just let me down.
said summer's cold.
Oh, I know, yes I know, it'll be alright.
I think it will.
And I hold you close so through the night.
Let's do it again for these beautiful people in Michigan.
Winter's cold can be so cold. Just let me down next to you. Oh, I know, oh yes I know, it'll be alright. And I hold you close so through the night.
All through the night, baby.
All through the night, honey, all through the night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so kindly. That song is called Next to You. So we met in high school, and this is my husband now. But when we met, I could have never imagined all of the adventures that we would have gone on together at this point. And I remember our first road trip we ever took together. I was 15, he just turned 17, and it was only like a 3-hour road trip, but it seemed like a big deal at the time because like I had got my mom and dad to like approve of this road trip with a guy who was older than me. But we listened to this song we're gonna play. We made a mixtape, and this song is a song by John Mayer, and we listened to this all like this whole album back and forth. So I hope you enjoy it.
The sky blue gets dark at night. I see the colors of the city lights. A trail of ruby red and diamond white hits her like a sunrise. She comes and goes like no one cares. Tonight she's out to lose herself. I see her high on Peachtree Street. Mixed drinks and techno beats, it's always heavy into everything. She comes and goes like no one cares. She comes and goes, no one knows. She's slipping through my hands. She's always buzzing just like neon, 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 neon. Who knows how long, how long, how long she can go before she burns away. Well, I can't be her angel now. You know it's not my place to hold her down, and it's hard for me to take a stand when I take her anywhere I can. She comes and goes like no one cares. She just like neon, 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 neon. Who knows how long, how long, how long she can go before she burns away. She's always buzzing just like neon, 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 neon. Who knows how long, how long, how long she can go before she burns away. Well, I can be her angel now. You know it's not my place to hold her down. I said, ooh, I said, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you so kindly, thank you. So, just out of curiosity, how many people have been to this Summer Sound series before by raise of hands? Ooh, yay, regulars. And so I take it everyone else is new. So welcome to the Summer Sound series. This is a really, really fabulous event. And we're so grateful and humbled to be with all of you tonight. It's literally perfect outside. So whoever is in charge of ordering the weather, good job.
You're hired.
You're hired all the time.
We'll take you to every outdoor gig we have for the rest of our lives. So this next song is a song that we wrote. It's called Remedy. And Remedy is kind of this song about how, life can be tricky. And so it's always about finding balance, right? So whatever it is, it could be balance in your work, it could be balance in your family, it could be balance with your love, it could be anything. And so this song toys with the idea of what happens when you don't get that balance and what happens when you go just maybe a little bit too far. And so we wrote it. It's called Remedy, and it's about how love can be a remedy, and it can also be it can be like a Shakespearean drama as well. And I think one of the things that's cool about this song is that we kind of we put it out into the world, and then ABC Primetime picked it up and played it during primetime TV for a show called Blood and Oil. And this was last fall, and so I don't know how, but miraculously we've grown. It's about the oil industry in North Dakota. So we've miraculously grown this amazing fan base in North Dakota. We show up and it's like sold out. So thank you, ABC, if you're out there watching, or NBC or whatever. We'll do it again. We're available.
place is like an addiction for my heart. 'Cause your love is my sweet remedy, oh, remedy for my soul. And he knows how good I'm feeling in my soul. And he knows how good I'm treated now that you're with me. And he knows how good I'm feeling in my soul. And he knows how good I'm feeling. Oh, now that I've got you. Your love is my sweet melody, melody so sublime. Sing it low as you hold me by your side. When our hearts beat out the rhythm, while we just fall in love. 'Cause your love is my sweet melody, oh, melody so sublime. And he knows how good I'm feeling in my soul. And he knows how good I'm treated now that you're with me. And he knows how good I'm feeling in my soul. And he knows how good I'm feeling. Oh, now that I've got you. Let's go. Let's do
So this is a little sing-along number that we want you to all just kind of belt out with if you know it. And if you don't know it, just look at your neighbor and just like mouth like kind of like how they're doing, and it'll look good. It'll look good on camera, you know. You could just say banana too, like really stuff. Looks really good. So.
Is that what you do?
That's what I used
You
to
don't know
do.
a song?
I went to Catholic church as a kid, so a lot. So I figured some things out. Polish Catholic outside of Chicago. Can we get a shout out? Anybody Polish or Catholic out there? Okay, cool. I got roots, so you
He's
know.
got a posse here.
Still figuring my life out now, but that's what growing up, that's what it was. So it is what it is.
I remember use your outdoor voices, which means really loud.
next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. It's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh, la, 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 dee-dee-da. La, la, dee-dee-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke. Oh, a lot of you smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. I swear that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Well, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Now Paul, he's a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned, sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing a song, diddy-da, la-da, diddy-da, da-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Good crowd for a Saturday.
The manager
Troy gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And then the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. Sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la, la, diddy-da. La, la, diddy-da. Da-dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Just sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Why don't you sing us a song tonight? We're all in the mood for a melody, yeah. And you've got us feeling alright. Thank you so much. Thank you for singing along. This next song is called Me and Roscoe. And in 2010, we graduated from college and we got our degrees and we took all the pictures with our families in our cap and gowns. And then our parents were like, okay, you know, what job is you guys gonna get? And we were like, yeah, we're gonna we're gonna do music. They're like, what? What about the whole education thing? We're like, oh, that's like plan B. This song is called Me and Roscoe, and it ties into that because this is how it went when we left for the road in 2010 for the first time ever, when we toured all across America. We hope you enjoy it.
Another day so over, and the one's just beginning, and I'm so eager to fly away from here. Another day so over, and the one's just beginning, and I'm so eager to fly away from here. 'Cause I'm ready. Me and Roscoe are gonna hit the road, so please stay clear. I'm ready. Me and Roscoe are gonna hit the road, so just beware. I'm all packed up, and Roscoe's pulling in, and we finally get to get out of here. And we finally get to get out of here. We're going to LA, New York, Chicago, all the way up to Seattle. Oh, 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 and back around again. Hello, you. New faces, places, and spaces. Sure is nice to greet here. And the city's looking so fine this time of year. Just me and Roscoe singing to our favorite songs, driving all night long in his beat up car again. It's just me and Roscoe laughing at each other's jokes, wondering about our folks in this small cafe. In this small cafe, we're going to LA, New York City, all the way up to Seattle. Oh, 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 and back around again. Hello, you. New faces, places, and spaces. Sure is nice to greet here. And the city's looking so fine this time of the year. It's just me and Roscoe singing to our favorite song, driving all night long in his beat up car again. It's just me and Roscoe laughing at each other's jokes, wondering about our folks in this small cafe. In this small cafe, we're going to LA, New York, Chicago, all the way up to Seattle. city's looking so fine this time of year. City's looking so fine this time of year.
Say it's always great playing for such wonderfully attentive people and people who are into the music, and we thank you so much, and Troy and everybody for putting us together. It's really been amazing. And this next song is called "Made for This Mistake," and this song is kind of rooted in this idea that, you know, sometimes you know you're on the right path in life, as we did last year in the Unity Collective, going to all 50 states with our car and having people sign it, you know, and we knew we were on the right path, but at the same time, there were times, you know, where we really felt low, and we really were like confused, and we didn't know what to do, and we were asking each other questions that we couldn't answer, and, you know, there's times in life where there's more questions than there are answers. And so during those times, you know, you have to just get through it, and you have to hold on tight to each other and just say, we're going to get through this thick or thin. And so this song, Made for This Mistake, was written out of this idea that, hey, you know what? Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe we're not doing everything perfect. Maybe we've made mistakes along the way, but that's okay. We're going to hold on, and we're going to love each other, and we're going to make it through this. We're going to persevere. And I think that's super important right now to remember, especially in this world today.
Wake up, we better run as fast as we can. 'Cause giving up, it was never quite in the plan. Even as the tears fall down your face, I know we were made for this mistake. We're gonna give it the best that we can. And don't be scared if it all doesn't go as planned. Even as the tears start to fall like rain, you and I have no one left to blame. 'Cause you and I will never let love go. 'Cause you and I know if it's true love, you never let go. 'Cause you and I will never let love go. 'Cause you and I know if it's true love, you never let go. If it's true love, you never let go. Sleep well and dream of the stories someday we will tell. 'Cause love isn't always a walk in the park. We have to hold on to love even when it's dark. 'Cause you and I will never let love go. Go.
Thank you so much.
This is another cover song that we like to do, and it's a real beautiful tune that we kind of was one of the first mixtape love songs that we ever had. So we like to throw those in every once in a while, and it's a song by Ben Folds, and we hope you enjoy it.
I don't get many things right the first time. In fact, I am told that a lot. Now I know all the wrong turns and stumbles and falls that brought me here. And where was I before the day that I first saw your lovely face? Now I see it every day. And I know that I am the luckiest. What if I'd been born 50 years before you, in a house on a street where you live? Maybe I'd be outside as you passed on your bike. Would I know? And where was I before the day that I first saw your lovely face? Now I see it every day. And I know that I am the luckiest. I love you more than I have ever found words to say to you. Next door, there's an old man who lived to his 90s and one day passed away in his sleep. And his wife, well, she stayed for a couple of days and passed away. I'm sorry, I know that's a strange way to tell you that. I know we belong. And I know that I am the luckiest.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you.
So this next song is a song that I've actually, when we saw this date on the calendar, I was like really excited to come here tonight because the song was written in Traverse City area, this kind of northern Michigan area, and so we basically I'm gonna hit something real quick. I'll be right back.
So, being an indie band, we're doing everything right now, so that's why it may seem a little crazy at times. So we're actually recording this as
Okay.
well as the engineers who wrote.
So basically, we were up in Traverse City in the month of May with a friend. Her name is May, and we were staying with her. And so maybe that was the inspiration behind this, or maybe that was how I found something to be inspired by. But we woke up, we were having some coffee, and she was talking. She was like, hey, like, how long have you guys been together? And, we've answered this question a lot. So, we're kind of like, I think of different ways to say it, And so I was like, I think we've been in love. I was doing some quick calculations. I was thinking about some things. I was like, I think we've been in love for the lives of 14,000 mayflies. And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, like 15 years or something like that. And she was like, oh, okay, I got it. So we were thinking about this, and I was like, oh, I've been in love for the lives of mayflies. That's a cool idea. And mayflies, are from kind of like this part of the country. So we basically, I was like, man, lives of mayflies, and they're all from like Michigan, and like Michigan and Indiana, and they're like, and so I was like, man, I really want to write a song about it because I don't feel like, there's a lot known about them, because, we were going across the country and we were just like, they're not everywhere. So she went out on a walk for about a couple hours, 6 hours. I started writing this song, and, I was looking about mayflies, and I was like, oh my gosh, like Aristotle was writing about them, and he thought they were great. They're like these aquatic creatures, they live as nymphs in the water, and then they go from the water, they launch out, they live their lives in 24 hours, and what they do is they grow, they build a set of skin and a set of wings, they shed that, they build another set of wings, they learn to fly, they procreate, and then they die all within 24 hours. And I was like, some days I feel like I accomplished some things, but I'm like, am I as productive as a mayfly? I'm not sure. So I really started digging in deep about this and really studying the mayfly. And I kind of wrote the chorus around this idea of I want to love you for the lives of 1,000,000 mayflies, because we can all relate with this idea to want to love somebody well past wherever you can imagine your own mental barriers. You just want to love into the end of life and beyond. And so this song is called Mayflies, and it was written right here on these hallowed grounds. So we're in the forest tonight with many bugs among us calling out, and it's just a great night to be able to play this for you all. So we hope you enjoy it. It's a song called Mayflies.
Evolution, tell the story of dragonflies and former glories. Oh, eventually, see summer nymphs swimming in the water, looking down, oh, they're taught us. Oh, life goes quickly. These generations that come and go, we're growing up now, we're growing old. Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. The measure up, the life we live, the love we take and the love we give. Oh, those mayflies, those mayflies. I wanna love you for the lives of 1,000,000 mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of 1,000,000 mayflies. You and me, baby. We study the past for the future, but Aristotle means nothing to you. Oh, tell. The world we know is the mayfly grows. It quickly comes and it quickly goes. Oh, life's mystery. We build our wings to learn to fly. We tear them apart, again we try and lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. The measure of the life we live, the love we take and the love we give. Oh, those mayflies, those mayflies. The story goes, from the water they grow. Life moves quickly, and they give it all up for one shot at love. Wouldn't you do the same? I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, baby. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies.
All right, let's hear you all.
You and me,
It's very simple.
babe. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, babe. I wanna love you for. Yeah, you guys can sing it. Me, you and me, babe. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, babe. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, babe. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies. You and me, babe. I wanna love you for the lives of a million mayflies.
Thank you so much. You all sound so beautiful. Drive west on Sunset to the sea. Turn that jungle music down just until we're out of town. This is no one night stand, it's a real occasion. Close your eyes and I'll be there. It's everything they say. The end of a perfect day. Distant lights from across the bay. Babylon sister, shake it. Babylon sister, shake it. So fast, so young. Tell me I'm the only one. Shake it. We'll jog with chauffeur on the side. Drink a Vasa from a shell. San Francisco show and tell. Well, you should know by now that it's just a spasm. Like a Sunday in TJ. It's cheap, but it's not free. And I'm not who I used to be. And that love's not a game for three. Babylon sister, shake it.
got to shake it, Babylon sister. Shake it, you got to shake it, baby, you got to shake it, baby, you got to shake it, Babylon sister. Shake it, you got to shake it, baby, you got to shake it, baby, you got to shake it, sister. Shake it, Babylon sister. Shake it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So once again, thank you all so much for being here. We've played shows all over the world at this point, and I've got to say, this is incredible. Playing in the woods with all of you tonight. This is incredible. I mean, it doesn't, to me as an artist, it really doesn't get much better than this. So thank you so much for having us. We have a couple songs left for the evening. We hope you're enjoying it. We sure are enjoying you. Thank you. This song is an original song. It's a new song called Ceasefire.
No, I won't. No, I won't feel the pain. Smoke-filled cabins in my head. I feel as if I'm in too far. No way out of here, but I won't, no I won't feel the pain, but then I no ceasefire, no ceasefire, no ceasefire, no ceasefire. Lift me up, lay me down. No, I won't. No, I won't feel the pain. These holograms in my head. All I need is inside of me. There is a way out, but then I a ceasefire, a ceasefire, a ceasefire, a ceasefire. Yeah. Oh.
teachers leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Now we don't need no education.
Let's hear you all in this next part, as loud as you can be.
We don't need no dark sarcasm in the classroom. Now teachers leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This next song is called Young Again, and it's a song that takes you, at least it takes me always on a journey, because I always remember growing up and being like, oh man, I was like 8 and I always want to be 10. And then when I was 10, I always want to be like 16, all the freedom. And then I was 16, I was like, man, I think 30 is going to be pretty good. And you keep kind of this whole like chasing the carrot thing. But this song was actually written during a time after we had left Indiana. We moved to New York City, and it was our first transition year. And in that year, we lost so many people that we loved. We lost grandparents, we lost aunts, we lost uncles. And we just started thinking, oh my gosh, our life is going so quickly, but there's like this yearning to be like one more moment with that person that you love so much. So this one's called Young Again.
And I think the final thing I wanted to say about this, you guys have been amazing tonight. You really, really, we love you. We want to come back. You guys are so great. We love you. And Young Again is truly the journey of a coming of age. It's not as much about the vanity as it is about the emotional and the psychological, and I think that's a big thing. As you grow older, you just don't know what's going to be there, and you always plan on everybody being in your life, but things happen. And so you always crave to want to be young again. We hope you enjoy it.
As a young boy, I had a vision of dreams that would become of me. My late night adventures, my sweet youth surrender, learning who I'd rather be. Well, I held on to my grandpa's clock, gave it all that I had. Life was an ocean and I was the captain, set on a journey to sea. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young again. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young again. Well, I wanna be young again. stronger, and there are scenes I wanna see. Go dancing in Nashville and backpack the Rockies. Hold on to everything. Fall asleep with New York City. Thompsonville's calling my name. When North Carolina meets old West Virginia, Atlanta, please hold my hand. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young again. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young again. Well, I wanna be young again. There was a time when I was much younger, but now that's well behind me. 'Cause years turn to days and days turn to hours. Lines in the reflections I see on the South Shore outside Chicago. Reality starts to creep in. Now that I'm older, the magic glows lower. The old boat I struggle to see. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young again. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young again. 4th of July, it all sank in. The world that I'd been living in, it washed up there, right on the shore. The world I'd seen, I wanted nothing more than to take the hand of Miss Liberty and dance one last dance, just her and me. We'll make our footsteps on the shore. All I cared was to have one moment more. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young again. 'Cause I always wanted to be older, but now that I'm older, I wanna be young. Well, I wanna be young again. 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 Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? And it goes like this: the 4